Welcome back to Autistically Accurate and My Pensieve. I bet you're gonna like it. My Pensieve episode 49. Begotten. The maturing personalities of the Levantine God and his eternal destiny. Our exploration into the mystery of existence guides us through myth, religious doctrine, and the paradoxes embedded in ancient thought. This essay reflects a fascination with profound, visually striking expressions of creation, destruction, and rebirth, focusing on the personality of the God of the Testaments and its precursors within the Levant as an allegory for humanity's existential journey. Captivated by the raw, visceral portrayal of life's origins and the cyclical relationship between life and death, I was drawn into a meditation on primal forces and metaphysical concepts. These themes shaped my view of the narrative as a haunting reflection on human suffering, transformation, and the search for meaning. Rooted in philosophical inquiry, my interest centered on interpreting this symbolic narrative, which resonates with humanity's struggles and spiritual awakening. Without further ado, here is the essay of the moment. Marduk, the adolescent hero and divine patriarch. Marduk from Mesopotamian myth stands as an embodiment of youthful valor and the wisdom of a mature ruler, tasked with conquering Tiamat, the chaotic mother of all. This battle with Tiamat, far from mere victory, symbolizes the transformation of chaos into order and is the archetypal act of creation itself. His is not an end to chaos but a repurposing, an act of weaving the raw into the structured, marking his evolution from impassioned youth to a divine steward of creation. Marduk's journey echoes the human search for meaning and mastery. He is not only a god of origins but also of renewal, a deity who matures as humanity learns to confront chaos with resolve. His rite of passage over Tiamat mirrors the adolescent's growth, laying the groundwork for an ever-evolving divinity. From ruler to guide, Marduk and God the Father. With Marduk's transition into divine authority, we see the parallel to the Old Testament God, a figure whose discipline serves to protect and guide the created world. Just as Marduk matures into a divine patriarch, so does the God of the Old Testament transition into a being of compassion in the New Testament. This maturing of divine power from rule to guidance illustrates the trajectory of Marduk's mythic path, evolving from youthful order to paternal wisdom. Through this lens, Marduk is not merely the god of creation but a god who learns, adapts, and ultimately protects. His journey mirrors the divine transition from the strict Old Testament God to the compassionate New Testament sage, a transformation that signifies the growing unity of wisdom and love, offering humanity both order and redemption. Endings as beginnings. The paradox of creation. Central to Marduk's story is the recurring cycle of creation, the notion that each end is not a finality but a birth of something new. Like Marduk's transformation of Tiamat into the cosmos, existence itself is a self-renewing paradox where every culmination marks a rebirth. This cyclic renewal captures the essence of infinity. It is not an endless loop but a spiral of ever-deepening wisdom and purpose. Through Marduk's rise and eternal struggle, we glimpse a reality built on balance, a universe renewed by the ceaseless interplay of chaos and order. Marduk embodies a god of infinite resilience, where the battle is never final, yet the creation is always complete. His victories over Tiamat represent a divine cycle destined to echo, allowing each ending to act as a foundation for another beginning. Revelation and humility. The divine distinction. Within this cyclical tale lies a lesson in humility. To recognize Marduk as a forerunner to the Judeo-Christian God is to honor their shared essence, a unity across time and culture that invites reverence. The distinction between creator and creation remains essential, yet we are reminded of our roles as participants in this grand story. God, in the forms of Marduk, the Father, and the Sage, transcends us and guides us, allowing us a glimpse of divinity within the bounds of human understanding. In acknowledging this eternal cycle, we are encouraged to embrace gratitude, reverence, and a respect for existence's permanence. This reverence bridges the gap between the human and divine, urging empathy for one another as co-creators in the story of existence. Through humility, we accept our place in the cosmos as both distinct from and connected to the divine. Marduk's eternal return. The cosmic restart. Marduk's recurring battle with Tiamat symbolizes the universe's cycle, where each cosmic battle marks a new chapter of existence. His preordained rise represents the universe's ability to self-sustain through cycles, each victory adding another layer of wisdom. When Marduk defeats Tiamat, he reaffirms order. Were he ever to fail, existence would dissolve, a reminder of the balance sustaining all life. This cyclical return, where Marduk must eternally rise, aligns with the divine promise to make all things new. Each of Marduk's ascents does not repeat but deepens reality's purpose, a reality that endlessly reinvents itself while remaining timeless. The Levantine Tapestry, Ethnicities and Cultures. To fully grasp Marduk's evolution into the Old and New Testament God, we must delve into the complex tapestry of Levantine ethnicities and cultures that shape these divine narratives. The Levant, comprising a myriad of peoples, including the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, Canaanites, and Israelites, has a rich and interconnected history marked by shared mythologies and religious traditions. These cultures interacted over millennia, exchanging ideas and practices, which laid the groundwork for monotheism's emergence. The polytheistic beliefs that characterized the region often contained similar themes of creation and divine conflict, culminating in the figure of Marduk, who encapsulated these elements. Shared mythological motifs. Marduk's narrative resonates with the broader mythological motifs found in the region, where deities often battled forces of chaos to establish order. The Canaanite god Baal, for instance, shares similarities with Marduk, as both engage in cosmic battles that shape the world. This convergence highlights a shared cultural heritage, where the struggle between chaos and order is a recurring theme across Levantine religions. The transition from polytheism to monotheism, as seen in the worship of Yahweh, can be traced back to these earlier narratives, where Marduk's triumph served as a model for a singular divine authority. This evolution reflects humanity's quest for understanding and stability amid the tumult of existence. Comparative theology. From Marduk to Yahweh. As we transition from Marduk to the God of the Old Testament, we observe a significant theological shift. Marduk's character evolves from a youthful conqueror to the epitome of divine authority, ultimately influencing the portrayal of Yahweh as a sovereign ruler. The attributes of Marduk, such as justice, order, and protection, find resonance in Yahweh, who is depicted as a guiding force for the Israelites. The narrative continuity between these deities suggests that Marduk's myth was not merely a relic of ancient belief but a foundation upon which later theological constructs were built. As Yahweh became more than a deity of wrath, embodying compassion and guidance, we witness the maturation of the divine personality, paralleling Marduk's growth. The New Testament ancient sage and Marduk's reincarnation. The leap from the Old Testament to the New Testament introduces an even deeper transformation within the divine personality, culminating in the portrayal of sage and the reincarnation Marduk as Jesus Christ. These figures transcend both the initial Marduk and Yahweh, embodying the unity of divine wisdom and love in a more modern time, termed and expressed as Christ. This transformation signifies not only a shift in divine representation but also the culmination of humanity's spiritual journey. The themes of suffering, redemption, and transformation inherent in Marduk's and Yahweh's stories find their zenith in the New Testament, where Christ's life and sacrifice resonate with the struggles of existence, offering a pathway to understanding and unity. Conclusion. Honoring the divine continuum. In celebrating Marduk's journey, we honor existence's resilience, his ascent, transformation from youth to divine maturity, and continual role as the agent of renewal all reflect an eternal creation. Marduk's battle is not just a myth but a testament to the beauty and permanence of reality itself. His story invites us to witness the divine with humility and find our place in the cycle, contributing to the grand, continuous revelation of history. Through this, we glimpse the boundless potential for renewal. Marduk, as God the Father, as the ancient Holy Spirit, embodies the eternal cycle of existence, promising an ever-renewing world. His journey is an invitation to honor the divine, to recognize our own roles within it, and to celebrate a universe forever renewed. Thus, the maturing personalities of Marduk, Yahweh, and Christ illustrate a profound narrative woven through the history of the Levant, reflecting humanity's quest for meaning, connection, and understanding in the face of chaos and uncertainty. May peace and prosperity be with you. Thank you for watching this presentation. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos and channel to everyone you believe will appreciate such serendipitously informative content.